right, and good afternoon, North Texas. I'm Joshua Weisel here in the Weather 225 Storm Studios. Taking a look at your forecast for the rest of today across North Texas. Now, afternoon highs starting to warm back up. In fact, when we get to the 7-day forecast, I'll show you we've got our first triple digits forecasted in the 7-day forecast here coming up. In the meantime, today, not quite at that levels in terms of the heat, but we are going to be talking about upper 80s, lower 90s pretty much area-wide today. DFW Metro right around 90, 92 in Graham, and then elsewhere around the region, right around the upper 80s into the lower 90s. So let's go ahead and show you kind of what we're talking about in terms of the rest of the activity. Zooming into the Metro, you can see, well, we've got more 90s. So it's not going to be the, warmest temperatures that we've seen so far this season, but it is going to be warmer with those temperatures today, and it's also going to be a little bit humid. In fact, there's even a chance for maybe an isolated pop-up shower or two today, but not everyone's going to see that activity. Greater coverage is going to be along into the southeast of our coverage area. Here's a look at what we got for overnight tonight. It's also going to be back into the mid-70s for a large portion of the area overnight tonight to tomorrow morning. So it's going to be a warm start to the day, a little bit humid as well. So just keep that in mind tomorrow. The good news is between today and tomorrow, besides maybe a chance for an afternoon pop-up shower or two, we're not talking any sort of widespread rain activity, but a couple pop-ups will be possible. Like I said, mostly in our southeastern counties, we're talking the potential for maybe a couple afternoon pop-up showers and a thunderstorm or two. Zooming into the Metro, I can't rule out one of those pop-ups here in portions of the Metro, but overall, the risk is not even showing up with this algorithm. But keep in mind, it's not perfect. Maybe a pop-up or two in the Metro will be possible. Here's a look at what we got for the rain chances and the rain totals. If we do get some of those pop-ups to develop, we're only talking a couple tenths of an inch. So the good news is it's not going to be that long-lived, heavy rainfall activity. There will be some localized heavy rainfall with some of the activity, but it's not going to be kind of what we've seen in recent memory where it just is all over the place and it's all heavy rainfall. So we'll keep an eye on that activity. And zooming into the Metro, you can see not really registering anything for DFW. But again, I can't rule out a pop-up or two in the Metro. No organized severe weather today, so there's no highlighted severe weather risks. So the good news is we can just kind of blow through this here real quick. I can't rule out maybe some localized gusty winds with some of them of 30 to 45 miles an hour, but we're not talking organized severe weather today. Here's a look at what we've got. The next couple of days are quiet, besides maybe an afternoon pop-up or two. A little bit more active weather by the time we get to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then, as I step out of the way, that'll show you our first triple digits forecasted on the 7-day forecast. Now, that doesn't mean that this can't change in the coming days. It may go up, it may go down. We'll have to wait and see. Forecasting, the further out you get, the more uncertain it is, but the latest trends are looking like we're finally going to tap back into that, summer heat by the time we get to early next week. So keep an eye on that activity. We'll let you know more about those rain chances, and also tune in. We've got a new segment because we're starting to see some activity in the tropics. We're on Tropics Watch in southern Texas. There may be some severe weather associated with a new system that's developing, and we're going to be keeping an eye on that potential tropical storm, tropical depression. Arthur is developing in the Gulf. So we'll let you know more about that. Tune into the 24/7 stream. You'll get both these forecast updates and those live 24/7, and you can get access to all the latest weather information with weather225.com. Have a good one. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like our media and forecast, be sure to support us today on Patreon. Advertise with us this storm season and throughout the year. Contact us today for availability and pricing. Weather 225 since 2015.